a brand new card could be coming, part of this Festival of Foot promo. As we can see here, this is a leak from the PlayStation Store. So this is one card that could be coming out. We're going to be talking about in this video, how legit is it? Is it really actually going to be coming out? When could it be coming? And also, what cards could sort of be making it into this card. And then we do also have another card released as well. This has actually been added already to the EA database, so we 100% know that this card is going to be coming sometime very soon. So we're going to be talking about that in this video as well. I just want to mention, before we get into it, absolutely saddening what we did see today. Lukaku, absolutely beautiful what we did see here, and he could actually be a card that we possibly see in this video. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into this video. Now we can talk about the man of the match card first, because as we can see here, just giving straight into it, we can see the brushes here and everything. When you just take a step back and you look at it, you can clearly see, you can clearly tell that this is going to be just translated into a blue with a nice yellow greenish outline. And in my opinion, this is a very good option by EA Sports, because if we were just getting these orange man of the match cards, it's not really interesting in my opinion. I do think getting an applied, a textured one specific, applying to the theme of Festival of Football, I do think these are a lot better, as we can see here. Now, one possible card that we could be seeing, a mock-up that we have made, is Mbolo. He was part of the Wales-Switzerland game, and he did actually get man of the match according to who scored. He did get himself the only goal for Switzerland. Unfortunately for him, that wasn't enough. Even though they were quite dominant, Wales did manage to get a fairly late equalizer. So I do think these are going to be man of the match cards. We have seen how it is looking here. It's definitely, in my opinion. And in terms of when could this be released, EA usually actually do sort of Saturday evening, Saturday night when I'm currently recording this video, but it does look like they might be waiting for a few more games at least, because they like to release it in batches of at least 5 and 6, so they might be waiting for a couple more games. Could we be seeing Sunday night, Monday night? And these are going to be going into packs. However, they're not going to be Path to Glory cards, because they're not going to be live upgradable. They're just going to be one-time upgrades. Now, moving into here, what we can see, the PlayStation Store leak. Is it actually legit? Is this real? Now, we can see Futball did talk about it just a little bit, because we have seen here that this is another point of view from the PlayStation Store. This is how it is on a square. I'm sure we've all been on the PlayStation Store. If I just go and actually jump into the PlayStation Store real quick, I'm sure we can see how it does look. But we do actually have squares like this, and we do have the whole theme big screen that we did just see as well. So these are sort of the squares that we can see, and here it actually is. I was not expecting it to actually be here. Futball did mention that he didn't actually find it himself, but there you go. I guess perfect timing for this video. I went on here earlier, and I guarantee you this was not here, but that's pretty amazing actually. Perfect for this video. I'm guessing when we click on it, it's just going to take us here, right? It's not going to give us anything new, but this is definitely 100% real, because we can see here that it is actually on my screen as well. And obviously there's no way I could fake that, but Futball did say that he couldn't confirm it, but I think we've just done that here. So this card design is definitely going to be coming, and we do actually have a full screen mock-up, as we can see here. So when you actually take a closer look at it, it is definitely a card that we have seen already before. These are the green cards that we have seen. EA Sports have been tweeting all about them. If we just go ahead and pull up their Twitter, and it's a little bit strange because we've only seen one side of the story. This is all that we have seen. We didn't really think about how the original might actually look, but when you take a look at this card, this is actually the original. When you look at the patterns, absolutely everything, this lightning here, all of these patterns, it's actually a 21, which is upside down. Fun fact as well, this sort of like finish line of the race, whatever it is, it's black and white checkered, how it would generally be if it wasn't, of course, colored green and yellow. So I do think this is definitely how the original looks, but when you sort of hide this, we never got to sort of see this, but now that we have seen it, it's definitely how the original is. And this is just a green yellow sort of tint, sort of overlay that is given. All of the colors have been hue saturated and applied with various color effects, but I do think this is the original card design. So what could this possibly be? When you go to the article that EA Sports did release this Friday on June 11th, of course, we can actually trace this down to what it is going to be. In my opinion, we can see here something new. What are Festival of Football Nation players? So in my opinion, this is actually what we are going to be seeing. What these cards are, what it's been teased, this original sort of looking Festival of Football card, this is exactly what EA Sports are talking about. So Festival of Football Nation players will also be released during the event via SBCs and objectives, and these are permanently upgraded special items that represent a different nation each release to help you upgrade your national theme squad throughout the event. So this is going to be pretty much static. They're not going to be upgradable cards, in my opinion. That is what it is going to be. That is what EA Sports have said that we are going to be seeing. If you actually take a look at this, in my opinion, it does look like there's a small sort of arrow. If I try and take a screenshot here, and we do take a look at it, it does look a little bit strange to me, in my opinion, but these essentially should be cards that don't actually upgrade. Is this sort of an arrow here? Maybe it's not, but when you actually take a look here at what we can see, there shouldn't be an arrow. Maybe it's just the card, maybe it's just the texture, but these are essentially going to be cards that are not upgrading, so they are going to be staying the same rating. So for example, a card that we have possibly made, a João Felix maybe, they are just going to be choosing it randomly. They're just going to be promo cards, but they are not going to be upgraded. They're going to be released through SBCs and objectives. So I do think we could see a card as early as maybe Monday. We did get that Ericsson objective that was released in squad battles, so maybe a Fit Friendlies objectives is imminent, maybe on a Monday. I do think there's a good chance of that happening. Tierney as well is a good card, Scottish, that we could see representing Scotland. I do think he could be a very, very nice card as well. So either as an SBC, maybe as an objective. Those are two possible cards that could be released. But definitely go and check for yourself. Are you going to be finding it in the PlayStation Store? And it's a very, very good, interesting thing. We are going to be getting this Man of the Match card, in my opinion. It's pretty much certain. I mean, come on, take a look at it. And then this, it is legit. It's in the PlayStation Store. It hasn't been added to the code yet, but I do think it is going to be these Festival of Football Nation players, and they're just going to be permanently upgraded cards. They are not going to have the ability to upgrade. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Who could we possibly see? Is it going to be a João Felix? And what do you think is going to be coming as well in the next coming days? When could we see this? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.